Greetings. So, the unofficial honeymoon is for today. And, Yvonne and I are going to go. We're actually going to Squamish, then we're going to go up to Whistler tomorrow. Um, so I'm going to try to do some fun stuff on the road. Um, in the meantime, let's finish this jersey countdown, shall we? And I'm going to take a little bit of time with these. So, number 20 should be surprising to no one who's followed this channel for a while. When I got this jersey, pop noise incoming. Oh, a lot of newer subscribers, I think it's newer subscribers, have pointed out I drink a lot of pop. Actually, I don't. I go through about a 12 pack a week. So I work at 4:20 in the morning. I come home at 2 o'clock, roughly abouts, and I don't drink anything while I'm at work. I don't eat anything while I'm at work. So by the time I come home, I'm parched. So that's what you're seeing when I start doing videos a lot of the time. Now, back to countdown. Bam! Light. Let there be light. Orange is a color I'm very fond of, and a color that my wife's not fond of. Oddly enough, at the reception for our wedding, which was at the same location, she ended up having to wear this jersey. It was the only one that really fit her properly, and it was actually kind of funny because she doesn't like orange, but she had to wear this, and I think it was good. Because I really love this jersey. I wanted this jersey for a long time, and then I ordered it through Lids. I got it for $70, I think. I think it was 60, 70. It was posted on their site for sale. I ordered it within 6 hours after it was posted, and within 6 hours after that, it was gone. That's why I say when you are looking for a specific jersey, hit that site every single day. Number 19, Hartford Whalers. There's been some people who've said the Whalers have a great jersey history, and some who've said they have a terrible one. I am on the side of the great one. The Hartford Whalers, love the logo. On this one, I love the colors. I was a huge fan of this one when I got it. It famously, well, to me famously anyways, I was with my dad one day. We're at Seven Oaks Mall. There was a jersey store there. I want to say Shem Sports, but I don't think so. It had that jersey in it. And I really wanted it, but I didn't really have the money. And I asked my dad if he could spot me some money. I had a full-time job. I could totally pay him back the next week. And he said, don't worry about it. It'll be there the next time we come back. It wasn't. I never saw it in a store again until I got a chance to order it. Number 18. Boy, there's a lot of Kings on this countdown. This is a vintage, but technically the old one that I watched them play in the 80s had yellow here. So the yellow all the way down the sleeve. I like this better. I've always loved the King's Crown. I've always loved the purple and yellow. Royal blue and yellow as it was called. Because the owner thought purple was a girl's color, so he called it royal blue. Purple's a girl's color. No, these are Lakers colors. Number 17. Here's Quebec. Now, what separates this from the other jersey that I have, not only the fact that it's blue and it's gorgeous, but these are no longer stickers. These are actually fabric. The other one, they're stickers or fabric paint or however you want to call it. This is just a higher quality jersey. This was honestly the jersey that really turned me on to the idea of replacing a lot of my old jerseys with new ones. Because, I've always thought, well, it's the same jersey. It is, but it isn't. Because the materials they use for jerseys now are better. They look better. They last longer. There's a lot of reasons to decide to go out and get a new jersey. And anytime I can find an excuse, that's number 17. And anytime I can find an excuse, I'll take it. Number 16. The recently purchased Vancouver Canucks first ever jersey. Huge logo. I don't think the logo was that big when they started wearing it. And of course the neckline is not the original either. But that is a sweet jersey. And I'm really, really glad I bought it. I got this through Full Moon. The last one, the Quebec jersey, I believe I got that through Ice Jerseys. Ice Jerseys had a sale that I got that with. IceJerseys.com. They do occasionally have sales. Just keep checking their site. If there's certain jerseys you like on their site, bookmark them and just wait. Odds are that jersey goes on sale. The Jets are around the Abbotsford Air Shows this weekend. I'll miss it because I won't be here, but well, we'll be back Sunday. I guess it depends when we get back Sunday, but there'll be other air shows. Number 15, Dallas. I remember when Dallas announced they were changing their jerseys entirely. It was from those black ones, the honorable mention that wasn't even in the top 100 with just Dallas across the front. And I was nervous because I was like, well, they need to rebrand themselves, but I was a little nervous. Especially when some of the concepts started coming out and it's like, this could be it, and one of them was a blue, red, and white, almost like the Houston Texans, but with a Dallas, and I was like, is that a real leak? Oh, tell me they're not going to do like a Texans thing where there's stars all over and it's red, white, and blue. And no, they did the smart thing and they made it a very hockey jersey, more than a jersey that celebrates being from any specific city or state or country. There are jerseys that do that. This is not one of them. And I love this jersey. The colors, everything about it, really. And now we're getting into the real meat of things, because this is 14. And it's funny because the Stars jersey I have that I showed you guys yesterday, the one was just the green star, I loved that one when it came out so much. I like this one better. The darker green, I very much prefer the darker green. I don't know that the new logo and what they wear now would match like this. Probably not. I think the victory green suits them better. But that is a fantastic green. There's the Dallas along the top. The only difference between the Minnesota North Stars jersey and the Dallas one is that Dallas and here. The first year they added the Texas onto the sleeve. So you get the map of Texas on the sleeve with the D in the middle. And then the next year they put Dallas over top. They didn't really want to change anything, and I like that. I do. I like when teams change cities and they keep their identity. I understand why the Thrashers didn't do that. I understand why the Whalers didn't do that. Carolina Whalers wouldn't make any sense. And the Denver Nordiques wouldn't have made any sense either. Much like the Arizona Jets. Well, actually that might have worked. But anyways. Speaking of things that moved, number 13 is the Atlanta Flames. This is the reason why I don't have a Calgary Flames throwback. Because I have this one. And I can't justify spending another $80 to $100 on one that's the only difference is the C in the middle. When I prefer Atlanta. I honestly think that the Atlanta logo looks better than the Calgary one does. And I love the Calgary one. This to me is just fantastic. And it is a crying shame that this team didn't last. Because that is one sweet logo. We got to number 12. And there's number 12. It is the Boston Bruins. The white version of this I showed you guys last night. For the same reasons I love this one as I love that one. This is a jersey that after what happened with the Pooh Bear jerseys, it was desperately needed. They went back to a classic, clean look. I was panicked when they announced with Adidas they were going to make changes. And then I looked at the new jersey and I'm like, if there's a change, I can't find it. So I'm really glad they didn't make any big changes. Because Boston's one that just doesn't need it. Number 11. The Chicago Blackhawks red jersey. Original 6 jerseys are to me, they're clean. They're classic. They're iconic. And it is hard to improve on this. I've seen the logo online of the Black Hawk, where they've actually taken this face and they've replaced it with a hawk, and kept the feathers the same colors, and the hawk has a star for an eye. It's nice. It's good. I don't know that it would ever work. I don't know that it would ever work. that you can replace that logo at this point in time. You can make small alterations, but I don't know that you can replace that logo. And I don't consider, in the racially charged everything, I don't consider that to be a logo that people need to take offense to. They were named after a military regiment. I get what that military regiment was named off of, but, it's one of those things. I like it very much. I don't have any Washington NFL gear, but I have that. Top 10, let's go. Booyah. Number 10, it's the Kings again. Their 50th anniversary jersey. I love this jersey so much. It is a thing of beauty, and it prevented me from buying the stadium jersey. I was going to get the Stadium Series jersey where it's silver and white to match the San Jose one I have, stadium jersey that's similar. But this one is just too nice. I love the royal blue / purple back here and the gold. That's a nice throwback. And it's on the inside of the collar all the way around. It's a really nice touch. The problem is the only people that are going to know it's there are the ones wearing it or the ones who've seen it on the rack like this. Otherwise, you can't see it. If you had purple around here, I'd be interested to see how that would look. I think it would look really sharp. But it's a damn sharp jersey as it is. Number 9. I love this jersey. When I got this jersey, this was absolutely it. At the zenith of my at the zenith of me being a child, and as I became a teen, this was the jersey the Canucks wore and lost in all the time. And I love the V's on the sleeves, on the shoulders, and I love this logo. I love that it's gold, orange, and black. It's not the same yellow and red that they would go with later. I love the orange, and I love the gold color here, marigold. But still, orange, marigold, and black. And later they changed it to red and yellow, and I never liked the red and yellow. I've had rants about that before, and that's a rant based on something they did over 20 years ago now. So the people who made that decision are long gone. Number 8. How could you not? When I got this jersey last week, I realized it was going to be very high on this list. Montreal. It's just such a fantastic jersey. It has the wonderful, oddly American colors about it, but it is a really beautiful jersey. Yeah, bleu, blanc, et rouge, right? And it is such a sweet shirt. And I got this through Full Moon as well. And it is just fantastic. Amazing. Amazing jersey. Number 7. Well, hey, look at this. It's the black version of the yellow one I talked about earlier. Again, it's the orange and the gold and the black. And for me, it's this. It's a marriage of the ugly flying V and the jerseys that are to come. The ones that will drop this and go to red and yellow and go to the 94 Stanley Cup Finals, which is why people still want those jerseys back. It's not because the team was particularly good when they wore them, because they weren't, but we remember it that way. They had 2 good years and a good playoff run, and outside of that, they weren't very good. But you go, that's the jersey Bure wore, that's the jersey Linden wore, that's our jersey. Kirk McLean wore that, Doug Lidster. Yeah, as long as you ignore the rest of the history, it's a pretty sweet shirt. And it's something we should go back to, but if you really think about the history, nah, it's better left there. I love wearing it, though. It's great to wear. It really is. If anybody's wondering, I have to keep pausing so I can readjust the jerseys on the bed, or else they're going to be falling all over the place. Number 6. Yes, I have a Minnesota North Stars. Yes, it's that Minnesota North Stars with the black stripe. Yes, I want the one without the black stripe, too, because I'm insane. There's no difference between this one and the other one without the black stripe, other than it doesn't have a black stripe on it. This jersey, I think I cried when I got this one. Like, I had wanted this one since I was a little kid. Since the first time I watched a hockey game, I wanted a Minnesota North Stars jersey. And then when I started collecting North Stars jerseys, they had just switched away from this jersey. 1 year before I started collecting jerseys, they switched from this to that Stars look that would eventually lead them to leaving for Dallas. And I never had a chance to collect this jersey. Otherwise, I would have a ratty old version from the late 80s, but I don't. Instead, I have this. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. Fantastic. Number 5. Bam. When I got this one from Full Moon, I said it was going to be number 1. I was wrong. It's close. I don't know why I love the Chicago head so much on a black jersey. And it might be the stripes. The red and white stripes are fantastic. But what a jersey. It's just gorgeous. And it was the best third in the league at the time. And I'm really surprised that they didn't keep it, and I'll be very surprised if it doesn't come back in some form or another. It has to. It has to. Now, at 4, this is the Hartford Whalers with the whale on the sleeve. And this is why I ordered this jersey. They didn't keep that whale on the sleeve. They'd eventually take it off and try to have a more serious, sophisticated look with all those stripes. And the funny thing is, the way I had remembered it in my brain was, well, yeah, they had those stripes when they first came in, but they got rid of some of those stripes. Nah, they didn't. Nope. those stripes existed until they went to blue, as far as I can tell. And it's just it's a gorgeous jersey. I do have an affection for the green and blue jerseys. If it's got green and blue on it, I'm probably going to like it quite a bit. And that one is fantastic. Now we're into the top 3. Top 3. I had always liked the green Dallas Stars jersey when they made the change. When I ordered this one, I thought, well, I haven't seen that Dallas one in the stores. And there's a jersey unboxing on this channel of me getting that jersey. And it really took my breath away. Like, that is one of the most beautiful jerseys I've ever seen, much less owned. And it is so much fun to have that in my collection. And, you know, this is one of those things that I look at and I say, wow, things have really changed over the last few years. I have jerseys now that I never thought I would own. I have jerseys that replace jerseys that I thought I had ruined, and I would never be able to replace. Oh, it's the Kings. It's the Kings. 3 jerseys in my top 20 are Kings. Now, here's the deal. This is number 2. Number 2 out of 100. Technically out of 119 jerseys. Or more if I can find some of the ones that I'm sure I have somewhere. I swear I lost some before I moved. And since I know I never threw any jerseys out, it makes me wonder if somebody else did. I don't have any proof. I can't make any accusations. But it makes a person wonder. I don't think it would have been done on purpose. I think it might have just ended up in the wrong bag. Maybe it went to the Goodwill, Salvation Army, Value Village. Good. I don't want to feed starving children. I want my jerseys back. Anyways. I'm of course kidding. What a hateful statement. What a horrible person. The Kings jersey with this on the front, I famously have shown to people as an example of why you need to take care of your jerseys. Because if this silver on this jersey has any kind of fray in it, it'll go all the way around. So, if Yvonne's got fabric glue she's going to use on this, all of my new jerseys that I get, she uses fabric glue on, and this jersey should be with me forever. The interesting difference, too, is between this jersey and this one. This silver / gray is what the other jersey has all over. It didn't have this, the shiny fabric. Shiny fabric is a lot of fun. Now, I would recap the top 100, but nobody wants that. We're at almost 20 minutes. So, number 1. And there's people like, I know what number 1 is. I know what number 1 is. Because he needed to get it to finish his collection. Bam! Bickety bam. Somebody even said last night that I had better have the Columbus Blue Jackets third. Well, there you go. It's not the only third they've had. They had another third as well, which is nice. Has the logo that would eventually become the logo they have now. Their main logo. But this jersey, and I want to get into this a bit more. I'm very, very fond of jerseys that have the crest. So whether it's a coat of arms like that other Kings one that I ruined had, or the circle crest. Minnesota, Columbus. I like the Florida one too. I haven't found that one for less than a fortune unless I want a women's jersey. In which case I can get it from Full Moon for $35 because they're cruel that way. But there's something with these jerseys, and this one is fantastic in that it's got the cannon, which of course is iconic for Columbus. I love the colors. The colors for me are just perfect. And again, it does borrow a lot of elements from that Florida third jersey. I will not deny that. But this cannon, to me, separates it from the cat head that they had on the Panthers jersey. This is just awesome. I absolutely... That is the number one jersey of all the jerseys I own. I did discuss on another video the jerseys that I'm still after, but I can't see another jersey unseating the Columbus Blue Jackets one. Not in my collection. I also saw somebody mention the Burger King jersey. The King's jersey with white with the swoosh, and then the weird king head here that looks like the Burger King. I desperately want that jersey. I desperately want the Islanders Highlander, Captain Highlander jersey. Anything that's really hideously ugly, I want it. It would rank highly in my favorites list and highly in a countdown like this. And just for the curiosity factor. But for the most part now, when I did this countdown, I went, well, which ones are genuinely the nicest looking? And yes, I consider the two Canucks with the V's on the shoulders to be very nice looking jerseys. I know other people will disagree with me, and that's fine. You guys can go ahead and disagree with me in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. And this is fun. I have to admit, it is fun doing a jersey countdown with that many shirts. And I'm glad you guys have been a part of this. And yeah, so let me know your favorites, which ones you want for your collection. And another one that I'm trying to figure out if I want or not is the New York Rangers Liberty jersey. I see your collection and I raise you another Liberty jersey. I actually kind of want the white Liberty jersey. So we'll see. See what happens. And that was a veiled comment towards somebody on Twitter. So, you know, I see other kids getting collections and I'm like, oh, I never thought, I kind of want that now. I never thought of getting that one. So thank you guys for helping inspire further jersey collection, which will likely break another closet. So I will talk to you again very soon because I have another couple of things to do before I leave today. But again, thank you for being part of this video series.